Hello, and welcome to Nick Dub's Redstone for the Average Steve. This is episode 8, and today we're going to be going over some of the piston basics. I know this has been a bit of a while since my last video, but I just wanted to get back into it, do a quick video with pistons. We're really just going to be going over some of the stuff that pistons can push in this video, and what you can do with them. We're going to just go over a few of the basics. I'm not going to go through all of these because most of them are just push blocks. So basically, these are all set up with a sticky piston, and these are the blocks that it's going to attempt to push. So basically, first off, we have any type of stone, works fine. Any type of, let me just turn my sound down here a bit. So any type of stone works, dirt, any type of wood, that goes for the wood logs and stuff too. The reason the torch is here and the reason the sand isn't falling is because there's a button under it holding it up, and when I push it forward, it moves forward and pulls back as well. But if this torch wasn't here, when I push it, it'll fall. So the sticky piston doesn't actually stick to the sand or gravel. Same thing. Time set day. Okay. And you can push glass, half slabs. This can be either the top or the bottom. Stairs, no problem there. And this is something interesting you can do with piston. So from this side, looks like you could have a big wall set up. Looks like very solid blocks. And then you can have a piston shoot out. Oh, and it's actually stairs. So you could have a hidden stairwell in a wall where you flip a lever, stairs come out, and yeah, you could have something cool, looking cool like that. And the way you would accomplish this is just by putting one stair this way, and then one stair that's going to be pushed out facing at the side angle there. And the reason this does this is on the back side, it becomes this flat texture because that's the flat side of the stairs. But when it's pushed forward, it just goes to its natural state, which is facing that way. And that same exact type of concept applies to fences. So this is a stone wall. You see how it separates? It doesn't. There's this connector because it's right next to it. Now when it gets pushed, it actually breaks that connection. Same with fences. All types of fences. Glass panes, window panes, iron bars. And so those are all the blocks that they can push and pull back. Other than the sand, which sand and gravel, if there's no block underneath to support it, it won't pull it back, it'll just drop. And now we're going to go over some of the blocks that it can't push. So that goes for certain things. Bedrock, I don't have bedrock here. Obsidian, can't push obsidian. And any block that it holds items. So that goes for furnaces, can't push the furnaces, can't push chests, including ender chests. I believe you can't push, these are the portal for the end portal, and I believe that's because you can put what's called an ender eye in there. Sorry, you can't push it because any block that can hold an item can't be pushed with a sticky piston, and the same with the jukebox. You can't push a jukebox with it. And now we're gonna go over some blocks that they can push, but they break. So this can work with a sticky piston or just a normal piston. For flowers, mushrooms, and saplings, if a piston pushes it, it'll actually get separated from the ground and pop off. You see there. But for other things like some desert ferns, normal ferns, I believe grass and stuff like that, those blocks when pushed just disappear. So they don't break off or anything. Same if you punch them, it doesn't break off. If it was maybe grass, it's a potential that you could get some seeds from it, but that's pretty much it. Leaves, same thing, breaks. I believe there might be a potential that you might get a sapling from it, but most likely, I mean, it's just like breaking it with your hand. And now this is anything you're growing. Let's say you have anything that's growing in the ground. When pushed with a piston, will not only break it, you'll get the items from it, but it'll also untill the soil. So you can see this is tilled soil, pushed, You get the items from it, but the soil is now untilled. Beds pop off. Ladders will pop off as well. And here are some other blocks. You can see what happens when redstone, anything redstone related. So this goes for repeaters, anything redstone, when pushed will pop off as well. Pumpkins will pop off, but melons will break, and they'll break into a bunch of little melons. And then our last thing that I wanted to go over was, which a lot of people might not have experience with, is the ender egg. And the only way to actually pick up the ender egg is by pushing it with a piston. So I'll show you what happens when you touch it in just a second. I'm gonna just put some stuff away here. But if you push it with a piston, it'll pop off, and you'll be able to pick it up. But if, let's say this ender egg was down when it spawns after you've killed the ender dragon, if you try to, even if you click on it, or if you have a pick, you think you can still touch it or something, as soon as you click on it, it jumps. So it goes to a random position. So if you keep clicking on it, there you go. You can see it's gone. It's somewhere in that direction. You can kind of see it trailed off that way. But yeah, now that ender egg is gone. So yeah, the only way you can get the ender egg in the end, if you want to put it on display somewhere, I don't believe there's any purpose for it right now other than decoration, is to use a piston and push it, and then you can pick it up. Okay, that's it for today. Have a good day.